In this video, I'm going to show how to set up a Streamlit Chatbot UI against a language model deployed, hosted onto an AKS KAITO workspace. So in a previous video, I have shown setting up KAITO on AKS and deploying a language model, the 5.4 mini model, and basically testing out an ingress, testing out a curl command against the inference API through an Nginx controller. Let me demonstrate once again. So here I am testing a prompt. What are income tax brackets for Ontario residents? And the response comes out with some information of the income tax brackets right here. The challenge with this is, I have to prompt through a curl command in the terminal, but I want a nice, easy to use chatbot interface and be able to select various models and have different settings with, let's say, temperature, etc. So this is where Streamlit comes along. If you go to the Streamlit documentation, there is a specific tutorial about building Streamlit for chat-based applications. And so I've been trying this out for several months here and there, and it's really useful, right? It's got a lot of UI components, sliders on the left, be able to hook up into your language model. So you can always see this documentation, but let me quickly deploy to see it in action. First of all, I'm leveraging this sample implementation of the Streamlit Chatbot against KAITO by Paul Yu. This is his repo. You can look for it. Pretty straightforward to use. I'm basically basing off of this YAML definition. The only little difference is, since I have an ingress controller, I don't want to provision its own load balancer, but leverage the ingress controller for external network access. So I basically took that, and I have my own script right here. You can find it here. Also, again, referencing Paul Yu's implementation. Okay, so let me, first of all, I need the workspace name that I deployed to the 5.4 mini model, the service name, and the model name. Going to kubectl apply that, right? Takes a Docker image from a public registry, assign it the model endpoint internal to my Kubernetes cluster, and then have a Kubernetes service. But in my case, I want to leverage my Nginx ingress controller and ingress rule. So I'm going to set to cluster IP. Let me run that. It gets applied. So basically, I have a rule against the path/chat. Okay. Here's my public IP. And let's see how it looks like in the Kubernetes cluster. So in the Azure portal, if I refresh, we see that it's been deployed to the default namespace, KAITO chat demo. And in terms of the services, we have here KAITO chat demo, but it is exposed through ingress, which I've previously, in my previous video, I've deployed already. So it's this one right here, referencing the KAITO chat demo service. So anything through this path will go to that application. Okay, so now let me get this IP address. /chat. And as you can see here is the endpoint. to my model, the model name, and I can ask the same question: are the income tax brackets for Ontario residents in 2023? And then I can follow up with a question like, how much income tax paid on an annual personal income of 100,000? And so that sounds about right. 26.5% is paid. There you have it. And then you can keep kind of following up on this. So here is a pretty good demonstration where, again, I don't need to do curl commands, etc. This can be reconfigured to point to other endpoints or other models. Again, you can take the Python code, adapt it to, let's say, have a drop-down list, which is pretty easy to do with the Streamlit framework. Adjust these parameters as well. Even have new chat, etc. So in future videos, I'll show like more sophisticated use of this and customizations. But for now, this is a really good starting point if you want to have a simple chatbot UI against your KAITO inference APIs. Anyways, thanks for watching.